It's a story that's become modern folklore, a tale of two Steves in a garage, dreaming up a future no one else could see. Steve Jobs, the visionary, the relentless force who wanted to make technology personal and beautiful. He wasn't the engineer, but he was the conductor, pushing everyone to achieve the impossible. Steve Wozniak, or Woz the brilliant engineer who single-handedly designed the Apple I, making complex electronics simple and elegant. Woz was the heart, motivated by pure love for technology. But there was a third man, Ron Wayne, the often forgotten founder. Wayne, older and more experienced, was brought in for adult supervision. He drew up the original partnership agreement, created the first Apple logo, and wrote the Apple I manual. On April 1, 1976, these three men signed a simple three-page contract. It wasn't flashy or filled with legal jargon, but it was the legal birth certificate of Apple Computer Company. The contract formalized their partnership, outlined responsibilities, and divided ownership. This was the official starting gun for a race that would reshape modern society. All signed in a moment of hopeful ambition, with no guarantee of what the future held. The world would never be the same. What did this foundational document say? It was a straightforward partnership agreement, like countless small businesses before it. Jobs and Wozniak each received a 45% stake, reflecting their equal importance. Ron Wayne got 10%, serving as the tiebreaker and mediator. Major decisions required a majority vote. Wayne's share gave him the deciding voice. Wozniak handled engineering, Jobs took on marketing, and Wayne managed documentation. It was a clear division of labor, a blueprint for how they'd operate. This wasn't just paper, it was structure for chaos, turning a garage project into a real business. Before Apple was a global brand, it was three men, a typewriter, and a shared dream. The document is a snapshot of humble beginnings. This document is more than words on paper, it's the Big Bang of Apple. Before the contract, Apple was just an idea. After, it was a real company. It's a rare artifact. Most founding documents are lost or locked away, but this one survived because of Ron Wayne. It's the original ink-on-paper contract, a holy grail for collectors. When they signed, they hoped to sell a few dozen computers. The idea of a computer in every home was radical. This contract is a leap of faith, a monument to audacity. It's a time capsule transporting us back to a Cupertino garage in 1976. Apple, now a behemoth, started as a fragile idea on 3 typewritten pages. The contract reminds us of humble beginnings and the journey that followed. It's proof that revolutionary change often starts with a simple agreement. Every giant company was once just a dream. The story of Apple's founding document is tied to Ron Wayne's monumental decision. Just 11 days after signing, Wayne got cold feet. He was older, with assets to lose, and the partnership made all three founders personally liable for debts. Jobs had secured a $15,000 order, requiring them to go into debt. Wayne was spooked. Having experienced a failed business before, he decided to withdraw. On April 12, 1976, Wayne signed a statement of withdrawal, ending his connection to Apple. For his 10% share, he received $2,300. At the time, it seemed prudent. He avoided risk and got his investment back. In hindsight, it's called one of the most expensive decisions in history. Today, Apple is worth trillions. Wayne's stake would be worth around $300 billion. Wayne says he doesn't regret it. He wasn't suited for Apple's high-pressure world. Still, the contrast between $2,300 and $300 billion is staggering. It's a lesson in risk, timing, and fortune. Sometimes, the biggest decisions are the hardest to see in the moment. The original partnership agreement lasted less than a year. Wayne's departure left Jobs and Wozniak in a 50-50 split, risking deadlock. The business was growing fast, and the simple partnership couldn't keep up. Enter Mike Markula, a retired Intel manager and early investor. He invested $250,000, but only if Apple became a corporation. On January 3, 1977, Apple Computer Inc. was born. The partnership agreement became obsolete, a relic of Apple's earliest days. This evolution is classic startup lore. Simple beginnings, rapid growth, and the need to mature. The short life of the founding document highlights Apple's incredible momentum. It was a crucial first step, enabling the leaps that followed. Why would someone pay millions for a few old pages? Rarity, history, and cultural impact. For collectors, this is the ultimate prize, not just Jobs' autograph, but the signature that created Apple. It's the declaration of independence for personal technology. The market for tech memorabilia is booming. Apple iComputers, Jobs jackets, even job applications fetch huge sums. These items are valued for their stories and their connection to legends. The Apple founding document is exceptionally rare, having escaped corporate archives. It represents the birth of a company that changed the world. For collectors, the price is justified. It's a chance to own the beginning. It's not just paper, it's a piece of our digital heritage. The allure is in the story it tells. This contract is more than a collector's item. It's a symbol for innovators and dreamers. It embodies the courage to leap into the unknown, to commit to a vision, and to risk everything. Each signature tells a story about risk and reward. It's a monument to Apple's revolutionary spirit and humble origins. Ron Wayne's story is a cautionary tale about regret and missed opportunity. It forces us to ask, what's the right balance between security and risk? As the document heads to auction, it prompts reflection. What is the true value of a beginning? Is it the millions it fetches, or the empire it spawned? This document doesn't just tell Apple's story, it holds up a mirror to our own ambitions and fears.